Audio test. Audio test. Good morning. I'm Tony Hunt, and you are watching the channel The Fifth Guardian, where today we are player of games, specifically Real Racing 3, that is. So it is Tuesday, the 3rd of September, and it's just after 10:20 British summertime. So let's take a look at what's gone on in the game. So I did a lot better than getting to 1,550. I've actually got it up to 1,714. Mainly because of the free gold, where you just go to a website and it was giving you double rewards. So yeah, got quite a bit of gold that way. In regards to the come on, wake up. In regards to oh dear, I'm having a few problems with the iPad this morning. Only with Real Racing 3, so it's proving to be a bit sluggish, but I'm sure it'll be all right. So in the exclusive series, the Porsche 911 GT3 2021 series is at 98%. So that's going to be the first thing I do this morning, get that up to 100% and hopefully get an additional 30 gold. Oh dear. It's a bit sluggish. Now, the only reason why I think it's a bit sluggish is what has come available this morning is this Interlagos interlude early access, which I'm not doing, but I'll just click into it just so everyone's aware. Now, this is another first for Real Racing 3, and it is probably one of the bits that most people dislike about Real Racing 3 is the in-game purchases. I've never done an in-game purchase. I've got no intention of starting. So you can get early access to a new, I want to say lab, that's the wrong word, a new track, the Interlagos track in Brazil, effectively the Brazilian Grand Prix track. But you have to pay 20 quid for it, which for any Americans out there, I guess would be about $17.50 ish. I'm not doing that. it doesn't seem particularly worthwhile. It is actually quite expensive, and by the sounds of it, it's going to be in a future update anyway. So it literally is just an early access charge. So not doing that. But it seems to have caused a problem with the game this morning, in that it's a bit sluggish. But we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna do the Porsche 911 GT3, finish that off. I've also updated, if we're going to motorsports, again, it's going to be sluggish. Oh dear. F1, go all the way across to the first series, and I've unlocked the HAAS F1. So we'll do some of that as well. I said it would take 6 days to upgrade that fully at 250,000 a day. Only 3 days have passed, so I have gone under the 2 million limit that I prefer to have on my M dollars. I'm not overly worried, because if I slowly come out, oh, this might be unbearable. I'll have to wait and see on this one. I did reset the game. I didn't reset the iPad, so maybe I need to do that. We'll have a look in a minute. But this is now incredibly sluggish. And as I said, it's only been like that this morning, so it's got to be that chargeable upgrade that's been put on. What was I doing? Yes. So if I go into season, wait half an hour. Oof. The next requirement for M dollars is 12 days away. So I'm comfortable I can get well above 3.5 million by the time that Formula One event becomes available. So I'm not too worried about that. Finally, just to go through as well, I haven't got any offers this week. There are 2 cars on offer this week. So the cars that will be on offer will be. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Ugh. Yeah. So the cars that will be on offer, if I go into the weekly time trial, the Apollo Intensa Emozioni would have been on offer. But as you can see, by the fact that I've coloured it purple and got the garish yellow trims on, I've already got that up to 100%. And in addition, yeah, this is annoying me now. I might just take this off screen for a moment, do a restart of the iPad, and see if that fixes the issue. It'll just be the game, though. That's the problem. So sorry about this. Normal service will resume hopefully very shortly. There we go. Never mind. So all in all, it feels like it's been a very buggy update for Real Racing 3. They've done quite a few things wrong. Never mind. Right, let's get the Apple back up, the iPad back up. I'm almost betting this doesn't fix the issue, but I might be wrong on that. Okay. Right, let's reconnect. There we go. And we're back in. Okay, let's see if that's made any difference. Okay. There we go. It has made a difference. Okay. Brilliant. Excellent. All right. Just give me one more moment and I shall be with you. Okay. Very shortly. Get that released. And let's go back. There we go. Right. Okay. So finally, if I go to the new online game, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show again. The BMW M3 GTR Street was on offer and you could get a lower price on the upgrades. Again, I've got the car fully upgraded. So those two cars that were on offer this week aren't for me because I've already got them fully upgraded. All right, let's get going. So, I mean, the good news is it's not going to cost me any gold today, but I'm also probably not going to earn loads of gold today. But let's get the exclusive series finished first. And I've just got one track to do, the Porsche test track, which is the on-road circuit. So it's the long circuit. So this one I don't mind. It's the thin track that I find really difficult to complete because there's little opportunity to overtake. This one will hopefully be a little bit easier, although I have only got 5 laps to do it in, so it might be a bit tight. So I'm in 22nd, but I reckon I'll move up quite easily. I'll try and, well, I won't try and be polite and courteous around the track. I'll be knocking cars off. That wasn't my intention, obviously. Right, so I'm already up to 12th. So I honestly think there's a real good chance I could even be in first by the time the first. Ooh. Then again, maybe not. I'm not having a good start today, am I? It's blimey. Although I am in 5th, so that's not bad. I actually got a bit lucky by hitting the, I guess the bollards there, the tyres there, because it bounced me back onto track. Right, so I'm in 4th. I think I'm going to do this quite easily. Another thing I hadn't realised, I think I commented on some guy's car being really, blimey, he spent a lot of time decorating it like this one here. Apparently not, because there were some special livery done for Real Racing Free on this car. So is it? Yeah, you can actually just buy it. My bad, my mistake. So I'm actually in 2nd place at the end of the first lap, but that's fine. That's not too bad at all. There we are, first. First with 3.5 laps to go. So that should be 100% on the exclusive series in the bag. Now, there were some of these events that were quite hard. As I said, what I tend to find is the events earlier on, i.e., to the left side of the tier, so the earlier tiers, and they tend to have a shorter number of laps. And sometimes it's actually quite hard to pass all the cars in the number of laps that you've got available. So some of the tracks are quite difficult to win in 3 laps. But what I do find happens is if you play a particular track race over and over again, one, you do improve, and two, the opponents seem to be not as good. So again, that's another thing to bear in mind, that if you're struggling, don't give up, just persevere with it. You will improve, and the computer opponent specifically will drop off. I think the idea of what that is it's supposed to give the idea that perseverance reaps rewards. You can decide whether that's actually the case or not. So lap 3, we're in first. We're 150 yards ahead, unless I mess up, which is a possibility, it being me. I've sort of got this in the bag. Here we go. That's lap 4. So we've got a few people watching. So good morning, everyone. Hope your Tuesday morning's going okay. If it is a Tuesday morning where you are. I'm now over 300 yards ahead. I should do this pretty easily, I think, now. Not entirely sure if I'll catch back now, because yeah, so I figured this might be an easier one to do, which is kind of why I left it. Some of the other ones that I still had to do yesterday were quite difficult. But as I said, perseverance is the key sometimes with this game. That's probably what I'm going to do, probably the next time there's a proper event on. That almost happened with the Formula One event, where I was nowhere near achieving the 112. I would have just persevered with it. Again, something I find happens quite often with Real Racing 3 is a couple of days after they drop the skip function down to 0 gold because they've realised they've made a mistake. But it obviously doesn't happen in real time. So it will be interesting to see what happens on the next Formula One. Not sure if I mentioned this, but they have come out. Well, actually, no, they haven't come out and said anything about whether it was an error or not. But literally everybody that plays the game and comments on the wiki page for Real Racing 3, which is, I think it's like just a fan page, they've all commented they had the same problem. No one hit 112, but it still passed them on to the next race. So, there we go. Okay, so hopefully we've now completed that series, and that's another 30 gold. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. We are sorry about the Royale. Based on your earlier progress, we've added the car. Already got it. 3,250 VP. Oh, good. 75 gold. Oh, good. And 400k R dollars. Like I care. We've also added additional 30 gold for your support. Keep racing. Holy moly, that's all right. I'll take that. And then I get another 30 gold on top. Did I say I wasn't going to get any gold today? There we go. Skip the video. So if I now go in, so obviously that exclusive series is now up to 100%. If I come out, I'm still unfortunately showing at 69% on road collection. So that's proving hard to shift up another percentage, but I've got to be close there. Although I don't think there's a great deal I can do. If I go now into season 4, I'm now showing at 20,300. So if I scroll along, I've got some M dollars to collect. And some more dollars, which, you know, got 437 million R dollars. I don't think 30,000 is going to make it. It's like, I suppose it's like finding a penny. You don't sniff at it, I guess, but doesn't really change your outlook. Okay, so there we go. So that happened in real time. They've sorted out the Royale because that event ended quite a bit ago. So that's not bad. I am going to go and check that they haven't buggered up mid-car, though. And this one's still ongoing. So again, I'll probably get a similar reward in real time once that event is closed down. So if memory serves me right, the particular car was in Series 2. And there we go. So hopefully, yeah, it's still showing as fully upgraded. So they haven't made things worse for me, which is kind of what I was worried about then. So that's all right. So easy gold in the end. I mean, the other thing that you don't get, unfortunately, by not doing the event is it means that you're not getting the experience points, you know, the fame points, which then takes you closer to a next fame level, of which you would then get gold. But they did give me 30 gold as a bonus, so I can't complain at that. Right, so let's go into season 4 and let's do this weekly trial then. So I've got a 100, a 94.5, and an 80. So let's just have a look at the performance specs. So acceleration 2.28 against 2.20. Ooh. So I'm going to give both these cars a go and see which one's faster, because I reckon it's a lot closer than the 5 PR is suggesting. Oh, I am definitely not on form today. I don't know what's up with me today. God, blimey. So that's not a good start at all. Oh dear. Oh, and again. Yeah. I'm absolutely terrible today. Absolutely terrible. I'm almost tempted to. I'm going to quit it. There's no point carrying on. It's a rubbish lap. Let's do it again. And this car's got the better grip than the was it the Regera or the Agera? Can't remember. Well, at least I didn't go off there. So let's see if we can keep this up now. Let's bag a lap. Ooh. Easily done. Round. There we go. So we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Ooh. Almost off the track then. Another sharp corner. There we go. Come on. Let's get this car powering on now. I'll take that corner out. There you go. Well, I can't say it's a great lap, but at least I've not gone off track yet. Ooh, he said. There we go. Not impressed with that. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I did a lot better than what I thought I would do. So if I'm on day one of a time trial in D, skip the video, accept the rewards. Not quite at the next bonus, but that's fine. Just as I keep saying, all the best players play on day one, and then the you know, they also, that's a bit cruel. Then everybody else plays who aren't quite as good, or probably more importantly, don't have a car upgraded to fully 100%. So they'll struggle to catch anyone that does. And therefore, this is all to do with percentages. So more people that play after today will have a score worse than me. And so slowly but surely, I will drift, I reckon, into C. So I will have a look at that on Friday, but I reckon I'll have drifted up into C. But let's try the other car, because I reckon this will be quite an interesting one, because I reckon it'd be quicker in the straights, but just terrible in the corners. Look at that! Look at that! There we go. So this car might actually be quicker. Yeah, look at that. It's faster in the straights, just not as good as in the corners, but eventually it is caught by the looks of it. So we'll persevere with this lap, because I think it will be nip and tuck. It'll be close. And again, maybe not. Definitely not so good in the corners, so it's falling behind. I'm almost 2 seconds now. But the second half of the lap is all straight, just about. So that'll be interesting what it pulls back. Okay, so that 5 PR difference is well deserved. So I thought that was a bad lap that I did in the Apollo, but obviously not. I reckon I could go faster though. Oh, see what I mean? We'll let it go to the end anyway. Yeah, so it is the Regera, not the Agera. There we go. So that was terrible, to be fair. So the Apollo is better. It just didn't feel it. Skip the video. I still reckon I'll be in rank C by the end of the week. So that's the weekly time trial. I'm not going to do the other one, but I just wanted to show you that I have moved up the rank now. So whereas before I was in D, again, just through so many people playing it, I am now at least in C. And this car I haven't got upgraded to 100%, and I won't upgrade. But yeah, so it's looking good for 25 gold there, and that's got 5 days to run. It's saying I've got, oh right, okay, it's just the previous rewards. Yeah, no gold for a while though. So we got so 27,800. So what's that? 6,500, and I don't think I'll get it on that one. No. But I will get it because there'll be another. Yeah, I'll get it in 7 days when there's another weekly time trial. That adds 1,000. That'll take it up. Now, just out of interest, right, okay. So my percentage is showing at 45%. Okay. But obviously the good news here is if they are applying the PR, as is it called PR? What's it called? Yeah, the VP. That does mean in here, even though I won't be able to compete in those 2 events that are marked as completed for me, so long as I achieve every other event, I will get the 60 gold, the 50 gold, and the 45 gold. So that's good. Right. Okay, so that's that. So let's go on to F1 into the 2019 series. I have now, I mean, I think in fairness, I've had all 11 cars all the way through. When I say 11 cars, there are 10 F1 cars and the safety car. But what I've done now, I mean, they've actually called them invitational series, but they're equivalent to exclusive series. So you have to upgrade the cars to 100% before it unlocks. And I've done all the others. So this is the final one. And then I think what I'll do is I'll move from 2019 and I'll actually work on the 2023 cars. In fact, as I'm there, just as an interesting side note, if I go to one 2023 car and have a look at what it's costing to upgrade. Yeah, so first of all, you can see what I mean in terms of when we did the F1. I said I'll do it up to 5, but based on 2023, I had to do at least another upgrade. So the engine is 95 there. So the engine is 95 and the body is 85. So let's just remember that cost. 95, 85. And let's go to the 2024 car. That's a big jump. So from 95 in 2023, it shot up to 155 in 2024. God, you're having a laugh. The body, 140. What a jump in cost. What a jump in cost. So I won't be upgrading that anytime soon, but I feel like there might be some value working through the 2023 cars, which I will do after we've done this one. So into the HAAS. Now, because it effectively is an exclusive series, it does mean all the events are open. So I'm going to apply the usual strategy that I have, which is to do the quick events to maximize what I'm able to do. Now, this particular car, the 2019 car, it only cost me N dollars to upgrade it. So the reward in this invitational series will only be M dollars, unfortunately. So there'll be no gold to be had here. But overall, it does help me get closer to the 100% target of completing all events. So let's do the speed snap first. Mm. 180 miles per hour. I think it might depend where the end is. Oh, that's all right. I should do that easily then. Yes. Nice and easy start. Now, whereas in the exclusive series for the road collection, it was typically 2%, just under 2% for each race won. I think this is a little bit higher because it doesn't look as if we've got as many tiers. So let's have a look. Skip the video. Yeah, 3%. We'll come back to elimination. So what I've sort of deduced is you've got your races on the even numbers of tiers, and then the speed snaps, autocrossers, those sort of events are on the odd numbered tiers. So I like my head-to-heads, so we'll do a head-to-head. There we go. Slow. Look at that. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Right. Now, obviously, you can do that in real life with a Formula One car, but you know, it's not real life, is it? Even though it's called real racing. There we go. A little bit cheeky on my part, but there we go. Skip video. let's do the speed record. Now, this is an example where you want to be starting from way back behind the start line. So let's do that. Let's reverse. Oops. Let's start from a position further back. There we go. And round the corner, nice and easy. Try not to hit your wheel against the side there, Tony. Oh, it's going to be proving quite difficult. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, no. Did it. Brake hard. There we are. Another one done. Just got to get round the track. So this should take me up to 9%. If it is 3%, so it'll be interesting if it's 9% or 8%. Let's take a look. Oh. Oh, turns out I didn't have to go around, but never mind. Best to be safe than sorry. There we go. So what are we up to? Let's have a look. Skip video. 10%. So it's a bit more than 3%, which is good. Let's go on to tier 5 then. Autocross and speed snap. That should take us up to 16% if we win. Come on. There we go. I've got a bit to go. This 30-second might be a bit hard to beat. Oh. Get that corner right. There we go. Speed out of it. No, quite easy in the end. Very good. Now, I have got a limit on how much M dollars I can earn. So all that I will do is go up to that limit and then leave it alone and carry on the day after if I have time to do so. And so on and so forth. There's no point in doing any more if you're not getting any reward for it. I mean, you still get fame, but obviously M dollars are quite important. It's almost as valuable as gold on the basis you're limited to how much you can earn. And I think that's how they got around the problem they've got with our dollars, which like everybody's got a shed load. They become almost worthless. So when you get a reward with our dollars, it's like, well, what am I going to do with it? It's like, oh, you got 437 million R dollars that you can't spend at all in the game on anything. it becomes almost worthless. And so you can see that's what they've done with M dollars to stop people earning a shed load. They've limited how much you can earn on a daily basis. All right, we'll leave the elimination. So we're up to 16%, which is what I was hoping I'd do. I'll do speed record and head-to-head from here. So that should take us up to at least 22%. And we're almost at 25% overall. Right, let's go. Which one is this? Speed record. So it's the long straight where we're going to have the highest speed, which is halfway around the track. Okay, here it comes. A little bit of gamesmanship coming up now because I am not going to brake at all, just to get the maximum possible speed. I'll obviously set it back on if I achieve that before the end of the straight. Look at this. Really close. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, 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 oh. Another one done. 19%, possibly 20. Come on. There we go. There we go. Another victory there. 40,000 M dollars on the board. Still plenty of durability left. Skip the video. 20%. Let's do the head-to-head now. Another thing they did as well on M dollars is they made the engineer, manager, and agent not available, so you can't earn double M dollars. You can't earn durability free race if you win, and you don't earn double fame. And that's to all any car. Whoops. Oh dear. No. That's what happens when you talk too much, Tony. That means any car that earns M dollars doesn't have the manager, engineer, and agent available. I probably won't win this now. Not to worry. We'll try again, and I'll not talk too much, or at least carry on concentrating if I am. I can still get this. Catching. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. Right on his tail. Oops, a daisy. No one saw that, did they? Apparently it was allowed though, so collect. So that's 23%. %. I think. No, thank you. Yeah, 23%. So 9, final tier. So what do we get when we hit 25%? 25,000 M dollars. Okay. And the reward doesn't count towards your cap of 250,000 M dollars. Okay. So this might be a bit tough actually. 30 seconds. Shall we give it a go? Corner, corner, corner. Oh, tight, but we're through it. We've only got 15 seconds. And again, yeah. Surprised by that. That looked like it might have been a bit tight. So there we go. We've got 26%. So our first reward. There we go. Very good. Not bad at all. So we're already up to 1.6 million M dollars. Skip video. Speed snap. There we go. Slow down here. So I can accelerate really hard into this corner. Did you see that? I got it. It's up there. Look, I got it. There. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone off screen. Skip video. Let's do the elimination. Now, because this is an old car, and therefore technically an old series, loads of real players have probably played this. Hence why all my opponents are copies, apart from Stroll there, just to prove me wrong, of actual gamers playing it. There we go. I do find if you try and complete a series really early on, they haven't got loads of whoops daisy. Haven't got loads of real player stats or copies of their times. So you do play more and more computer opponents early on. This guy's going to be hard to catch. This MX743. He's obviously a real person and not a bot. Imagine introducing yourself as that. Hi, I'm MX743. It's me, yeah, MX743. Now get out of my way, please. Here we go. Oh, no, oops, sorry. Sorry, MX743. Oh. So I'm first. I'm 130 yards ahead, but I can still be caught by fourth. So not in 5 seconds' time though. So I'll have at least third then. And there we go. We're in at least third. As fourth has been eliminated. And we're going to get second at least as well. And I'm almost 300 yards ahead of second. So I think we're on track to get first. So that's pretty good. That'll keep him at bay. There we go. 300 yards behind. 4 seconds to go. Job done. There we are. It's not allowing me to do it. Yeah, there you go. What's it like? That's better. That was hard work. Should have done it with this hand. Yes. There we go. Skip video. So, one tier completed. Let's go back to the next tier. Endurance will leave for the moment. Elimination. Let's do that one. So that'd be 2 tiers done. Again, it looks like it's mostly players as opponents. Oh. Oh. The first 4 are anyway. Well, technically that's most then, isn't it? Oh. Here we go. Right on his tail. I can overtake him here. Yes. Oops. Can't wait a bit flying then, didn't it? That'd be scary as hell if that happened in real life. Oh. So I'm first. I'm 100 yards ahead. And there's only 4 other opponents left. So another victory is looking likely. Well, make that 4 opponents now. Probably won't get another lap in, so I just need to stay ahead. I reckon we've got at least 3rd in the bag now. There we go. Let's get at least 2nd in the bag now. And shall we have some fun? Let's slow down. Let's slow down. There he is, he's just there. Let's do it. Let's see if I can do it so he overtakes me just as the time runs out. Oh. There we go. You almost caught me. What percentage are we at? I haven't really been paying attention since I got to 25. Let's have a look. So that's another tier done anyway. Skip video. So 36%. Well, we're easily going to get to 50, aren't we? Today. I'm not sure about getting to 75. Let's have a think. We'll do the elimination. Let's just have a look how much servicing we've got left. Durability, sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. Whoops a daisy. They should call me Hunt the Shunt, like they used to call James Hunt. Apparently, though, he wasn't that bad at having car accidents. He was no worse than any other driver at the time, apparently. But he did get that nickname, among other nicknames, apparently, allegedly. Nickname for on the track, a nickname for off the track. Right, let's catch first. Looks like we've got about 80 seconds to do it in. There we go. Oh, can we get it? Yes. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Just ahead, but he's right on my tail. I'll show you in a minute. Get past this corner. Oops. Oh dear. I messed that up. Just do that. And then what you can see, there he is. Very close. Do that again. Oh, a bit further, farther back. A bit further back now. Oh, there we go. So that takes us up to almost 1.65 million M dollars. Okay, how much have we got left? I think what I shall do. Let's think. Continue. Let's do the endurance. I think let's just. It's like 7. Right, so we've got 3 endurances. So I might service this car just to make sure we get to 50. 24.9. You're having a laugh. Ugh. I'm not going to get the endurance done when the car's not at its peak. I might struggle to do 24.9 when it is, but let's give it a go. This is going to be tough. So I like sometimes going off Wi-Fi, because then you're just facing computer and opponents, and it would have been like 6.4 miles. But that's the challenge. So let's see if we can rise up to it. Oops, there we go. Right, let's go. There are quite a few cars to overtake though, so at least at this point, I don't want to be overtaking them just yet though. No, go. There we go. Another one done. So I've got 16 as well set up already for when I pass the start line. Oh, there we go. Go. So I'm thinking probably not pass another car. It's going to be at least 3.5 miles, which will be 30 seconds. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to just stay on this guy's tail. There we go. Yeah, 28 seconds, in fact. So we'll just make a mental note of that. 28 seconds. There we go. So we've not even made a dent into that 24.9 miles. We've not even done the 4.9. This is going to be quite hard. There we go. 28 seconds. We can catch this guy then. Oh. I mean, we've probably got to get around 6 times at the very least. No, 7 times. And we've only done 2. Oops. Didn't quite get that right. There we go. Almost. Oh, and again. Get past this guy. There we go. So we're almost 2/5 of the way there. Doesn't sound quite so good when you say it like that, does it? And then we're all, I'm sure the top 3 were like 24.9, 24.8, 24.7. Actually, it might have been 24.6 for the third. So that's not good. And just get your foot down and go as fast as you can. I'm not even halfway there yet. Man, this is going to be hard, this one. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Keep it up. That's it. Let's overtake this guy as well, as he's there. If we catch up to anyone else in front, we'll stay behind them. And there's hardly anyone in front now, so... Oh, 2 cars I just saw in the distance there. Oof. I'd be annoyed with myself if I fail this by 10 seconds now. Well, 8 seconds. Just get that foot down. Well, at least we're 3/5 of the way there now. See a couple of cars overtaking in front of me as well. There we go. Oh, I think I see 3 cars in front of me. So let's overtake this one. So I get 28, 30. Stay back. Stay back and then get these 2. Yeah, right decision there. Now overtaking. There you go. Ooh. Oh. So coming up to 4/5. We're at 4/5. Can we do it? Oh, I've just blown that. Getting a bit too excited there. Stay calm. 70 seconds. Lap 7. Told you laps needed 7 laps at least. There's a car in front to overtake. We're at 22. We need 24.9. But less than 60 seconds. I only see 1 car to overtake. Two miles to go. There you go. There you go. There you go. 44. Oh my word, this is going to be close. Oh, and again, he's blown it. I've just blown it in that last bit, haven't I? The cars to overtake have dried up though. So we've got third. Got 24 seconds to get to the finish stroke start line. I can do this. Oh my word, we got first. Whoa, how about that? I did not think I could do that. There we go. That's a result. And we got to the finish line anyway. Lap 8. God, all these other people are amateurs. I think not. There we go. Did it. No cars to overtake though. So that'd be the end of that. $27 miles though, that's not bad. I'm quite happy with that. 2 miles faster than or more than other people. Stop. Here we go. What dollars have we got? 82,000. Wow. 178,000. So we've only got a little bit left. So I'm thinking Right, so what I'll do is I'll take this off screen. I'll service it, but I'll play the videos off screen. So hopefully it won't be long. Servicing this bad boy. And I'm going to do the 3 laps of each track that's available. That should mean we don't hit the $M limit, and it should mean we get to 50%, but then we'll probably have to call it a day on that particular bit. Right, 2 hours left to service. It's a car that's supposed to be serviced in 3 hours, but you can play videos just to speed, reduce the servicing by 30%. Unless you've got less than half an hour, then it wipes out the final half hour. There we go. Few people watching, so hello to everyone. Hope you're coming up to Tuesday lunchtime. You're having a good day. So 1 hour 30 now to go in terms of it being serviced. So it should only be probably 4 videos, so maybe a minute or so. Again, this is another frustrating part that people have with Real Racing 3. Normally, myself as a casual gamer, I don't have a problem. I can pick it up, put it down. It's not a problem. A little bit more of a problem when you're doing a stream, but it's not a biggie. Not for me, anyway. I can just talk rubbish for 5 minutes. Quite easy. For me, anyway. I put up a new POV yesterday of Pantheon at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. What a coaster that is. Really did enjoy that. Seems such a long time ago now. I think I went there back in end of June. Such a long time ago now. Coming to the end of the list of roller coasters that I rode, and then hopefully I'll have some videos of each park coming up. So that'll be fun. Right, there we go. So it's been serviced. It's been serviced. I'm going to do Silverstone 3 laps. It might be a bit dirty, this. I'll be perfectly honest with you all. But, that's how it goes. Let's do it. I reckon I might even be in first by the end of this lap. Well, then again, maybe not. I'm going to go around the outside. There you go. Well, you see, they're crashing into... I was nothing to do with that guy being off track there. They're just crashing to each other as well. So, I consider it just a free for all these games now. I remember a long time ago they upped the aggression nature of the computer opponent, and literally I have seen 2 computer opponents. I might have told this story before. In case you don't realise, I tell stories over and over again. I literally saw 2 computer opponents in front of me crash each other out the race. There we go. Okay, so we're in 9th. That's not bad. I'm confident I can be first by the end of the 3 laps. There's plenty of opportunity to overtake on this track. Look at that 7th. Get him on the corner. Yes. I'm 6. I have 5 cars to overtake in 2 laps. I don't see any problem with that. There we go. Two more overtakes. I'll be in the point, so to speak. There we go. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Just don't mess this corner up. That's it. There we go. Oh, yes. Brilliant momentum from that corner there. Here we are. We're on the podium, so to speak. Get this one now. And I've 1 lap to get the final car. Oh, there we go. Jamie-O in front of me. Is that Jamie-O or Jamie-O? Anyway, let's get him. There we go. First. There we go. Number done. It's through. Is in. It goes through. Final section. 71 yards ahead. Confident got another race. 1. I reckon this will add on about 30,000, 36,000 dollars. Oh, no, no. I did that before, didn't I? On that corner. Oh. Lucky enough not to be overtaken, though, but he's right on my tail. Oh, yeah. That were close. My own fault, messed up. So there we go. That's another race won. Yeah, 32,000. I've only got 40,000. So what are we on? I probably shouldn't have done that. Endurance, that took out 82,000, but it looked like a bit of fun. Skip the video. Well, I'm on 46,000, so it's going to be close. That is going to be really close. Now, have we got a short? What was that one? No, sorry. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do the Italian one. See how much gold we might dollars. We might literally have 1 race to do before we run out. So I'll be almost at 50%. I think when I was doing the F1 2024 Championship Series on oops a daisy. Well, you might have to give those places back to Anna. Yeah. I said because they obviously were rewarding M dollars. I said I'd be lucky to get to 33%, but I don't know if you have seen that the number of tiers in that series it's almost double the number of tiers in this one, which is why I've been able to get more than 33% done in one sitting of, hitting 250,000 M dollars. Look at that. Oh dear. Ooh. A little bit aggressive, a little bit dangerous. All part of the fun. And there we go. So in the lead. I think I won't. If I don't think I'll hit 40,000, but I bet you any money it'll be at least 33,000. So there aren't any other races to do without wasting M dollars, and I'm not going to waste M dollars. Well, that's fine. We've progressed it. Be interesting. I don't think I will have put this up to 60. Is it 64%? Don't think so. I can't imagine completing one, or not even completing one, only doing half of one series will have that much effect on the overall percentage. Whereas on the road collection, I've done the one they've put in, and then I've done 3 additional ones that I opened up in the exclusive series. So I'm surprised I've not hit 70% there, but that's how it goes. So that's lap 2 done. So there we go. Oh. No. Okay. I reckon this will put me at 49%. Just short. But that's fine. There we go. Bang. So what we're going to get then? 30,000. That leaves only 10,000. Or 9,000. So I'm not going to do any more with this car because it would just be a loss of M dollars. But we do want to collect the remainder. Oh, I did hit 50%. Yay! There we go. That's not bad. And obviously the 50,000 doesn't count towards the M dollar limit. So we're now up to almost 1.85 million. What I'm going to do is, even though the car doesn't need servicing, I'm going to service the car in preparation for doing it again tomorrow. I'm just maximizing the number of races I can have. And I reckon so I basically did two races on the 3 laps, and I can do 1, 2, 3 more races, and there'll all be 3 laps tomorrow, and then probably still have space to do a big one Let me just have a look what the big one is. I bet it's like, oh, where is it? There it is. So let's look at is it the British Grand Prix there? So how many laps is that? So, oh, right. So that's 8. So I wonder if they balance it out by this. Yeah, that's 9. That's 8. So they're all going to score about the same, and they've just dropped the laps down a bit. So if the British Grand Prix was like so 8 will be about 80,000. So yeah, it's pretty good. You can do it very quickly though. Do 3 of those, you've done your M dollar allowance. Right. So I still have 10,000 or 9,000 more M dollars to get. So what I'll do there is I'll come out to the front and I'll go back to home and I'll go into the daily race. I'll select head to head. I won't select head to head. I'll select autocross. I like this car. Look at that. I think that's a beautiful car. And we'll do at least 1, possibly 2. And I'm not bothered if I lose a bit on the autocross and on this because it's just there, isn't it? It's best to use it up. I just feel compelled not to lose M dollars on proper races, whereas this is free to do every day. And I guess that's if you like, that's the benefit. So if you're literally brand new to Real Racing 3 and you don't own any cars, that section there, it literally loans you those cars for free. So even though there'll be no upgrades on it, you can at least race it and start collecting M dollars. And then once you've got M dollars, you can start purchasing cars and then making an impact. I do feel for anyone literally starting Real Racing 3 now though, because it'll take you forever to get anywhere near where I'm at, and I'm only at like 65% overall, I think. Right, so we got first. I didn't quite hit the target. Skip the video. What are we on? Oh, maybe I didn't. Well, let's do it again then. Did I completely mess that up and I was yapping too much again? Wouldn't be the first time. I'll tell you what, this car feels a lot slower than the F1 we've just been racing. I do like the look of this car. Maybe it's just a small amount being given. No, I must have messed it up. No, I didn't. No, yeah. There we go. That's perfect. Done. M dollars done for today. 1.85 million M dollars. We'll get that back over 2 million tomorrow. Right, so that's that. Right. Now, interestingly enough, even though we've done the weekly time trial, so that's not showing as new, the completed event is showing as new. A little bit buggy there, I'm afraid. Right. What have we got left to do? So we've completed the series. Look at that, how many gold we've got. I'm happy with that. 1,849 gold. Now, maybe let's just do a little. Let me show you why that's important, actually, because this is what we've got coming up. So this is. No, don't do that. This is the calendar. Let's put that in there. 1 second. Right. I can't see that properly on my screen. 1 second. Okay, so so we're Tuesday the 3rd. And obviously it says that Interlagos thing has come in. So I will do a live stream on Friday because we have got a new car. Now, the problem with this car, if I can find where it is, just give me 1 moment. Is that a GTT? Yes, it is. Right. So now if I just come out of here and go back to the game. So again, under road races, the car that's available to win is in the IMSA GTD cars. Now, I've already won cars in that section. I've got I've got no car there above 81.5 performance rating, so I've not been able to do that. But that's the car there. Now it's showing at 70. So I initially thought, oh well, if it's showing a 70, maybe I can go ahead of 81. But I guess what I've done is I've been able to. So normally what happens is you have 7 areas of improvement, upgrades, and the first layer is normally you can use $R. Now this car, even though it's in the racing section, is actually an $R car. And I think that's because it existed before they split it between road collection and motorsports. So if I now have a look at this car, let me just see if I can find it. Is that it? That's it. There we go. Perfect. So if I take this onto this screen as well, so you guys can see it. Right. Its base is 65.2. Well, mine's showing a 70. So that tells me I've done the maximum that I can just on $R, which takes it up to 70, which is what mine is at. Now, I don't want to be spending 1,263. So I reckon on Friday I'll be able to sort of like upgrade the car so it's 3 out of 5 for the majority of the upgrade areas, of which there are 7. But if you look at the cost, 75, 70, 55, 65. So it's going to be quite expensive. 7 times 7. Let's do 7 times 70. That's close 490. So it's close to 500 gold. And I'm not then going to be able to earn. Excuse me. I'm not going to be able to earn any additional gold from an event that winning that car would open up. So it's one of those sort of dead cars that you've sort of got to get, but you get no benefit for getting. So how I look at this is I will do it. And now that I've got the gold up to 1,849, realistically, let's say I spend 500. So that takes it down to 1,349. And if I go into the championship, season 4 championship, and I select that, so it's telling me I'm going to get, as well as the car, 50 gold. So realistically, obviously I'll get some gold in between now and Friday, but I reckon I can be in a position by the end of Friday and still have about 1,400 gold on the table, which I kind of like to be at that level. And there won't be an event that I then need to spend gold on until a week on Monday. So it means I've got a period of time where I won't have to spend any gold and I should be earning gold. There are some events, but I already own those cars, so I'd be quite surprised if I end up wasting any gold to achieve those events. Overall, in a good position, and obviously I should get some gold and some VP points from that as well, which again has the potential of earning me some more gold. So I'm quite happy with everything that's going on there. I just feel that the Acura, because it's grouped with a number of cars that have already won, I'm not going to get the PR, I think, above 81.5. It's like you win the car, but then you can't do anything with it. So that's a bit disappointing. I don't think it even has an exclusive series. Let me just check that now. Oh, I've just double clicked. Oh, it's playing up again. Where is it? There. Oh, there we go. Better. If I just highlight it, yeah, no exclusive series as well. So it's a real duffer of a car, to be fair. So the only one I would look in this particular race series to upgrade would be that Ferrari, because it has an exclusive series as well. So you feel like you're not wasting money, specifically gold, by upgrading that car, because it'll help you achieve this particular series and will take you closer to unlocking the exclusive series. And it is the only car that has that. Anyway, so I'll just do the bare minimum on acquiring that Acura NSX GT3 car, and that'll be on Friday. All right. So one final thing to do, I think, today, as we approach the 2 hour mark, so that feels about perfect, just after 12 o'clock, will be to do I think I've already done the time trial, yes, yeah, and I'm feeling quite good about that. That's going to be 50 gold. That'll be in the 50 golds by Friday. I'm confident of that. Let's go to the online tournament. As I said, I collected my 5 gold this morning. I play this, just get 5 gold on the board, walk away from it. 5 gold a week. It's as close to 3 gold as you can get. So I think I've got the best car. So this first race should mean I win it, and maybe I'll win the second race. But after that, I usually find them pipped against people that are as good as me, if not better. Well, there you go. I've jumped all the way from the back into first. This isn't a brilliant car, but if it earns you 5 gold in a week, you can't complain about that, which it will. Just don't go off the track. Again, this particular game. So whereas I can go off the track in what I was just doing, you can't go off the track here. You will be penalised, and it literally just delimits your speed. So you don't slow to a grinding halt, but it does slow you down for a couple of seconds. Got a few people watching still, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope your Tuesday now afternoon is a good one. There we go. 1 lap done. He's close to me though, to be fair. 40 yards ahead I am, so it's nip and tuck. There we go. There we go. Slow down. There we go. Oh, that's fine. 80 yards ahead. Final section. There we go. The opponents are taking forever to complete now. Didn't think I was that far ahead of all of them. Maybe I was. Come on. Or maybe I am, because look, I'm literally catching a back marker. Wow. That's crazy. That means that guy hasn't. Oh, I was about to say hasn't finished the race, but he obviously has. There we go. 103 points, rating me 603. I think I normally get around there 630. So I'm gonna do another. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not going to do another race. I'm not gonna. Yeah, do you know what? Let's do it. We've got a bit of time, haven't we? So let's take it off screen and let's play some vids in the background to reduce the servicing. That was a 5-second vid, so I like those. Only 2 hours 30 left. Another 5-second vid. I like those as well. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do another race on this car, and it's going to be in about 1 minute 30, I would say. I've got a 20-second video. One hour 13 minutes left. Ugh. So there's two types of videos at the moment that you get, which annoy the hell out of me. One is Disney, and the other is the NHS. And the reason why they annoy me is you don't get any rewards. They just don't give a reward. It's like, why are they even on there? And if there's two organisations I would expect to be like that, it's those two. I'm not a fan of Disney. I'm not a fan of the NHS. I am a fan mostly of nurses and doctors, and specifically paramedics, but not the NHS. And I could tell you some stories why, but that's for another day, maybe. Another day. Right, we're almost there. Last video needed to be played before it's back up to another 5-second video. We're there. Yes. Bang. Yeah, let's get that back on. Right. Let's give this car another go. Let's see where we end up. I would imagine we're still on the Bugatti circuit as well. Let's see if we can win another. If we win another race and get a similar number of points, that should put us well in the 650 ratings, I reckon. I reckon these. Oh, I see all those. These guys are harder though. See their rating as well, more than mine. I ain't gonna win this one. I need to learn to shut up. See, I'm not gonna win it. Look, I can feel them all around me. Look at that. I'm 6 all of a sudden. I was right. Don't shut up, Tony. Look at them. They're all the same. Well, he's down. And you go through cars, so you can't knock anyone off the track. Ugh. I bet some more. Yeah, they're all over the place, aren't they? Look at that. I'm up to 3rd. Oh, what is that guy doing? I'm down to 5th now. Nip and tuck again. It's going to be close. Now, if that guy there didn't go off the track. Oh my God. So they're all evenly matched, to be fair. Look at this. I've never seen cars bunched up so close. And I'm just out of reach. Just a bit too slow. It's fine. I'll come out at this. I will get negative points. There's no point in quitting. You just, take it on the chin. Probably only get 4. Only have 4 gold this week then. Fifth it is. Unless a couple of these bugger up at now. If they're chasing as well, they go off track. If any of them go off track, I've got them. That red car's right in front's easily won though, I reckon. Oh, I'm still 6. Final corner. 6 it is. So it really wasn't worth servicing the car. Never mind. I've never seen it so close though, so that was pretty good. With each car literally right next to each other. And I've got minus 41. Oh dear. Oof. See what I mean? So Shermer, whoever that person is, dropped out because he's got a DNF, but you still get penalised your points. So there's no point in dropping out. So I'm just going to exit. Four gold. What I tell you? I might have another go. Another day, maybe Friday. We'll have another go on Friday, but we'll leave that there. So let's have a think about this. So I'll do another stream. I'll do a Friday afternoon stream. Round about 2:30, I think. and it will be for the Acura NSX GT3 Limited Series. Won't have the problems that we had today in terms of having to service a car because it's in a limited series. I'm expecting it to have at least 3 hours of free servicing on that car. So we should, from start to finish, get that one done. It won't be M dollars, so there's no limit on what you can earn. It will be R dollars. So I intend to do that Friday afternoon and do it till completion. But that does mean the stream will be between 2 and 3 hours long, I would expect. I'm just seeing, right, okay, so at the beginning of the month, we haven't got loads of gold that you get, and I've got some gold to get on Wednesday and some gold to get on Friday, but it's only 3 plus 3, so it's only 6 gold and 6 gold. I'll have let me just highlight it. I will have a time trial reward. I think that will only be 25. So I don't think I'm going to get much past 1,900. I might. There's a possibility of being high as 2,000, but I doubt it. I don't think I'm going to get past 1,900. Or I will get past 1,900, but I won't get past 1,950. So that's where I'll be on Friday. As I said, I'll look to do a stream round about 2:30 p.m. I just think it helps ease into the weekend. In terms of other stuff that I've got going on, so I don't have another POV to release today, but tomorrow there's another POV from Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and it's a roller coaster called Verbolten, which I found to be quite a strange roller coaster. It was actually quite enjoyable. It's more of a family thrill roller coaster. So yeah, that comes out at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So keep your eyes out for that. And that is the last POV at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And from then on, I move on to the final theme park that I visited on my US trip. And that'll be Carowinds. So that'll be from Thursday, again at 3 p.m. So I'll not tell you what the roller coaster is. I'll let you wait for that one. But I will see you all on Friday, the 6th. Friday the 6th. Friday the 6th of September, around about 2:30 p.m. That's UK time, which is British summertime at the moment. To attempt to win the Acura NSX GT3. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. It's a little bit of fun. Yeah, and I will be feeling quite bullish about winning the car on Friday, but hopefully not losing too much gold. Definitely feel that I will be in a position of having at least 1,400 by the time that activity is done on Friday. So hopefully I will see you all then as well. Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, see you on Friday. Thank you all, and goodbye.